Welcome to Exam Sale. In this video we will walk through the syllabus for the Dell Data Science and Big Data Analytics exam. This quick guide will help you focus your study time and understand what to expect on test day. Overview of the exam structure and domain weights. Advanced Analytics Theory, Application, and Interpretation of Results is weighted at 40%. Advanced Analytics Technologies and Tools is 20%. Initial Analysis of the Data is 15%. Data Analytics Lifecycle is 15%. Big Data, Analytics, and the Data Scientist role is 5%. And Operationalizing an Analytics Project and Data Visualization Techniques is 5%. Each domain has a mix of conceptual and scenario-based assessment items and recommended study hours. We will summarize what you must know and the key topics to master in each area. Advanced Analytics, Theory, Application, and Interpretation of Results carries 40% of the exam and is labeled hard with an estimated 24 hours of learning and conceptual plus scenario-based assessments. You will dive into statistical modeling and machine learning algorithms and learn to interpret analytical outputs in a business context. Expect to master clustering and association rules like k-means, the elbow method, distance metrics, and a priori with support, confidence, and lift. Regression topics including linear and logistic regression, assumptions, R-squared measures, odds ratios, multicollinearity, and diagnostic residual analysis. Classification techniques such as naive Bayes with smoothing, decision tree construction and pruning, entropy and information gain, and performance metrics like precision, recall and F1, and time series and text analysis including trend and seasonality components, ARIMA models, TF-IDF, sentiment analysis and topic modeling with text standardization. Advanced Analytics, Technologies and Tools is 20% of the exam, rated medium difficulty with about 12 hours of recommended study and conceptual plus scenario assessments. This domain covers the technical infrastructure for big data and the tooling you will use in production and analysis workflows. Learn the Hadoop ecosystem fundamentals including HDFS architecture and replication, the MapReduce model, Yarn resource management, Hive and Pig for high-level processing, HBase and Noscal characteristics, and ingestion tools such as Scoop and Flume, and also master Apache Spark concepts like RDDs, data frames, Spark SQL and mlib, plus in database analytics with Greenplum and Madlib, SQL-based machine learning functions, window functions, and the difference between parallelized processing and sequential execution. Initial analysis of the data makes up 15% of the exam, is medium difficulty with around 8 hours of study and conceptual plus scenario-based questions. You will learn statistical methods for exploring and validating data before formal modeling and how to spot data quality issues early. Study descriptive statistics including measures of central tendency and variability, exploratory data analysis with visualization, methods for identifying and handling missing data and outliers, data transformation and scaling techniques, and how to analyze correlations and covariance, along with hypothesis testing fundamentals like null and alternative hypotheses, type I and II errors, confidence intervals, p-values, parametric and non-parametric tests, t-tests, ANOVA and chi-square for categorical independence. Data Analytics Lifecycle accounts for 15% of the exam, is easy difficulty with an estimated 8 hours of study and conceptual plus scenario assessments. This domain defines a structured approach to planning and executing data science projects and clarifies the roles needed for success. Learn each life cycle phase from discovery and defining business objectives, to data preparation including ETL and sandbox creation, through model planning and building with testing, then communicating results and operationalizing models in production, and how these phases inform task selection, team responsibilities and project governance. Big Data, Analytics, and the Data Scientist role is 5% of the exam, easy difficulty with about 4 hours of study and conceptual plus scenario-style questions. This introductory domain covers the big data landscape and professional expectations for data scientists. You will study the defining characteristics of big data such as volume, velocity and variety, differences between structured, semi-structured and unstructured data, the evolution from business intelligence to data science, the core skills and profile of a data scientist, the broader analytics ecosystem and stakeholders, and common business drivers for adopting big data solutions. Operationalizing an analytics project and data visualization techniques is the final 5% of the exam. Easy difficulty with an estimated 4 hours of study and conceptual plus scenario-based assessment. This section focuses on communicating insights and moving models from prototype to production while maintaining clarity for stakeholders. Master visualization best practices and how to select appropriate chart types for your data story. Techniques for communicating technical results to non-technical audiences. Strategies for deploying and monitoring models in production. Continuous monitoring and retraining. And creating executive summaries and final project reports. To conclude, follow the weighted domains and recommended study hours to build a balanced study plan and focus first on the 40% advanced analytics theory and interpretation domain. Review tools and infrastructure. Practice initial data analysis and life cycle planning, and prepare concise visual summaries for operationalization. Good luck with your preparation, and use this syllabus map to guide your daily study sessions and practice scenarios.